Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Alpha Sapphire randomized Nuzlocke. This is part number 4, and last episode we went ahead and had ourselves our gym leader fight against Roxanne, which I did a little bit earlier than I normally would, but our team managed to make it through just fine, thanks to Boyd's dealing with the Mr. Mime, absolute champion on the team. Today we're going to be going to Whismur Cave, getting our encounter there, and then we're going to start making our way to Dewford Island. Already. Yes, Dewford Island, it's that time already. So, Dewford Island is interesting because it does have a good amount of encounters tied to it, because it does cover 3 different routes that you can fish on, as well as the island itself and Granite Cave. So we'll have a bunch of encounters that we can get to over there once we get to Mr. Briny and all that stuff with Whismur Cave. Out of the way, move it. This poor guy. Wait, please, don't take those parts. Please, I don't get paid enough for this. As he does his leisurely stroll after him. Does he actually follow? No, he doesn't even fall off the screen. We can just see the exact moment in his eyes where he gave up on the chase and went, screw this, I don't get paid enough. Poor guy. Poor guy. We are going to go ahead and heal up, though, to make sure that we have, most importantly, Clink at full HP. In case there's any more Mr. Mimes around any corners that are going to try and spook us. We did already get the encounter for the route directly north of here, because we got Babaloo, which was a bird, and I don't remember which bird it was. It was Murkrow. Okay, yeah. Now I remember. We got ourselves the Murkrow. We called it Babaloo. I remembered the name. I remembered the anatomy. I didn't remember the Pokemon, which is kind of funny. But yeah, we got ourselves Murkrow, so we do not get an encounter for Route 116 over here, which is unfortunate. It's fine. You know, we already got the encounter. You know, I can't be too sad about, you know, not getting a billion encounters in a row. So Route 116 is done. We are going to sneak past you and grab this. Ooh. Yeah, okay. That's better than an Oranberry on quite a lot of Pokemon. Who has only attacking moves? You have Hone Claws, so I don't want to give it to you. Plus, the Oranberry Unburden is useful, so I actually don't want to give it to you at all. It wouldn't be terrible on Noivern. Lumineon has Attract. I'm probably not going to use Attract, but I feel like it'd be better on Noivern than Lumineon. It would be interesting on Dwebble, actually, to give it some extra bonus to its special defense to make it just more, you know, tanky overall, but also its special defense is terrible. And Fungus, it would be okay. I think it goes to Noivern. I think we're just going to give the items to our good Pokemon at the start here. We're not going to think about it too much. We're just going to be like, good Pokemon, be better. Which, early on in a Nuzlocke, not a bad idea at all. But let's go ahead and start getting some of these trainers knocked down, shall we? Gentleman Leo and his Swoobat. See, that's a little bit scary. A little bit. It is a little bit scary. I don't like... It is level 7, though. Am I afraid of a level 7? Do I feel like I need... I don't need to swap back against level 7. I just wing attack. I probably shouldn't be leading with Yelp, to be honest. But we do, in fact, just one-shot the Swoobat because we're double its level, because we've already done the gym. So this area should be a nice breeze. We should have a nice, relaxing time going through here. Torchic. I will go ahead and swap on the Torchic, though. I will go to Bubblicious, and we will get some XP on this Lumineon. Yeah. XP where needed. Level 9. Okay, so they are, you know, somewhat on par with the rest of our team. It's just, you know, our 2 best Pokemon, Noivern and Hawlucha, are a little bit ahead of the pack. And that's fine. I should just swap around who we have in front, and we'll let the rest of the squad catch up a little bit, and we'll use them primarily as we fight these scrub trainers. That's right, they are unfortunately just scrub trainers to us now. I'm gonna put Blubble in front. And let's see what Mr. Bugcatcher down here has. I think we already grabbed the item that'd be next to him, so we should be just doing a couple fights. Hello, Sliggoo. Sliggoo gets water-type moves. Sliggoo does get water-type moves. In fact, at this level, I'm going to assume it has Water Gun. Although a Rock Blast would probably just KO it. And we're 3 levels higher. And I want to get XP to level. I'm Rock Blasting. We outspeed. Okay, that's not incredible damage, but if we land 4... Oh my god, Blebble does not care about your Sliggers today. Pseudo-Legendary who? Doesn't matter. Good moveset. Amazing. The order of, like, priority in Pokemon for so many things in a Nuzlocke, but moveset? Oh. I was gonna say moveset, stats, typing is like the big three. Kyogre is scary. Kyogre is scary. I would love to go to Bungus to take on this Kyogre and absorb it down, but I'm going to be nice and smart. I'm just gonna go to Bielp that can't be hit by any Ice Beam, or, well, Bielp can be hit by Ice Beam, but Noivern, I don't want to get hit by any Ice Beam shenanigans or Ancient Power shenanigans. I'm expecting just Water Pulse. At level 7, Kyogre shouldn't be too scary. Famous last words. But yeah, I'm not going to mess around with this. We're just going to go for a big fat wing attack, and hopefully we're just going to destroy you with level advantage. Okay, good. Okay. Glad we didn't come over here super early. Nice XP, though. And Torkoal, thank you for setting up the rain. Bubblicious appreciates the rain. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Unless you have Drought. It does not have Drought. Okay, we are fine. I realized that at the last second. But let's get into question of the day a little bit early, because we are going to be going through a lot of these fights while we're just kind of relaxing. Question of the day, as Christmas is right around the corner, just a couple days away, I wanted to make it somewhat Christmas themed. So simply, what are you hoping for this year for your Christmas present? For me, this one's a little bit awkward to answer because this chair was my Christmas present. So I've had my Christmas present for like a couple weeks now because it arrived very early and we didn't have space to put it away in the house. So we kind of just decided, you know what? You get the present early. It's a chair. It's nothing super fantastic. Well, I don't want to sound ungrateful, right? But it's a chair, all right? It's not like it's something that is like needs to be kept away and secretive or anything like that as a big surprise. I'm going to sit in it, right? I'm thankful for the present, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I did get my present a little bit early. Santa just decided to do what Amazon always does to me and deliver the present way ahead of when it was scheduled, and we didn't really have space to put it anywhere. And we didn't really want to leave like a cardboard box outside and then it get moldy and damp and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm already staying in my Christmas present, which is a little bit against the spirit. Apologies, but I'm curious as to what other people are hoping for. I'm curious if anyone's getting a game console. If so, what games? Tell me what games. Tell me about games. I just want to hear about games. Nintendo Switch 2 around the corner. There's like a lot of handhelds apparently that's going to be coming out soon. Hello, Dialga. I could have had a Dialga as my encounter and I got a Murkrow. I just snapped the armchair a little bit. Don't worry about that, it's fine. You wouldn't murder me, right? You'd let Blebble run. Look at his cute little eyes. You wouldn't hurt this little guy and you'd let him run, right? Okay, good. I was gonna say, it wouldn't be rude to little Blebble. I am sad that there was a Dialga there and I got a Murkrow for the encounter. I'm a little bit upset about that. I want to use a Dialga. In case getting Fury Cutted. But yeah, what I was saying was, for some reason, Amazon always delivers stuff super early for me. They will give me a time zone, and they will be like, well, not a time zone, a delivery date. Sorry, wrong word completely. But they'll give me a delivery date. They'll say, this is going to arrive 10 days from now. And I go, cool. That works. I appreciate that. Great. Thank you for telling me. 10 days from now. Understood. It'll arrive the next day. Without fail. It's crazy. I don't have Amazon Prime. I just get standard free delivery all the time because, to be honest, I'm in no rush for things. I don't care about Prime at all. I understand that they will give me a free trial literally every time that I click onto the website. I don't care. I straight up don't care. We're gonna miss all of our Hurricanes today again. Okay, all right, yep. Focus miss 2, Electrical Boogaloo. 70% accuracy is the moment where I feel like I miss more than I hit, which is not how it should be. It should hit nearly 3/4 of the time. 7 out of 10 times, if you will, if you want to be very precise with it. I feel like I miss more than I hit. Yeah, Amazon, for some reason, they can't get it right. They can't give me an accurate delivery date. And while a lot of the time, that's a good thing, right? There's a lot of times when something getting delivered earlier is good. Sometimes I just order snacks. And if the snacks arrive earlier, I'm going to eat them earlier. And that's a problem. Because then I need more snacks. Do you see the cycle? Do you see the cycle that happens? I only really order stuff like once every couple of months. I really don't order very much, but... sadly, we don't have any good way of statusing things, so my mindset is going to be for this Whismur Cave encounter, I'm going to lead with Clink, because we have Thundershock, and that at least gives me a chance of paralysis. I'm going to try and get to the item before the encounter, if possible. Good. An amulet coin. Okay, that has value early, actually. That's nice. We could put that onto something. I'm gonna just put it onto Link, and my reasoning for that is it's currently not holding anything because it already used its Oranberry, and I don't want to think too hard about who I really want it on. It's an amulet coin. It doesn't really matter. But let's see what our Whismur Cave encounter is going to be. What is Whismur replaced with in this randomizer? Whismur the almighty Empoleon. Yeah, that's decent. That's pretty decent. I'm not sad about that at all. I feel like we should be fine to Thundershock a couple times. It's not stab. Maybe not a couple times, but at least once, right? For the chance of paralysis. We should be able to at least once. Empoleon's fully evolved. We are a Clink, right? There is a big difference in stats. We can probably do another one. I don't want to accidentally KO it, but we can probably do another one. Even if we crit, another one should be fine, as crit, I think, is 1.5 times in this gen. Any paralysis? Yeah, Clink. Clink is becoming a Pokemon that I am appreciating greatly. It takes down the Mr. Mime, it paralyzes the Empoleon, which has starter catch rate. So that paralysis actually is huge. I was gonna say, I was like, I have had a lot of bad luck with catching Pokemon in a Pokemon Insurgence run that I've been playing with a friend because we're doing a Soul Link of it. And I've had some bad luck catching in that, so hopefully it's going to equalize by me getting some good luck catching things in here. Hopefully. Because let me tell you, watching a Genesect encounter struggle to death, it hurts. It hurts really badly, so I don't want any struggling to happen. I've had my heartbreak already. I don't need any more. But it is still starter catch free, and we only have Pokeballs. So it's not like this is gonna be particularly easy. I could realistically swap what Pokemon I have in front as well, so we're not taking as much damage. But okay, it's gonna be nice and easy. Okay, I thought that was gonna take a lot more than that, to be honest. I accept. I accept my equalization of luck. That makes me feel better. I just need to remember to bug my friends to do Soul Links to get all of my bad luck out of the way before I start recording, and then I get good luck. Good luck here. That's exactly what I want. What do we call Empoleon? I don't feel like it's sassy enough for bombastic. Let me have a look. I feel like this would fit better for like a Swampert that belongs in the swamp, but I've seen it and it made me chuckle. So this is Bogdog. This is Bogdog. Believe me, this absolutely should be tied to a Pokemon of the swamp, but it's still a water type, so I think it still fits somewhat. It's a bit of a stretch, I know. Like, a Shellos would be better, but listen, there's no guarantee we'll find a Shellos, and also, that name is funny. I'm gonna keep Lumineon in the team for now. I understand that Empoleon is arguably better, but I don't get to use Lumineon very often. We already have another Steel type, and I don't want to double up on Steel types, so I feel like this is fine. Let's go ahead and put Bungus in front. Realistically, there is a good chance that we will just be swapping it out immediately when we get into this fight. But still, it's fine. It still needs the XP. If it gets Switch Train XP, that's fine. Let's see if we're fighting anything scary on this grunt, shall we? Nurse and the Hydreigon. Oh. Level 13 Hydreigon. Uh-oh. The good news. The Yelp has over 40 HP. The bad news. Dragon Rage is still absolutely horrible. And it will cause us incredible issues. It will, if we get Dragon Raged, which I'm expecting, we will get taken to 10 HP, we will get the Oranberry proc, and we will outspeed guaranteed. It's just whether a Karate Chop KOs this Hydreigon. I think that's basically all this comes down to. I see it playing out in my head ahead of time. I'm almost certain we're going to get Dragon Raged. Fight. That's fine. That's completely fine. I still live a Dragon Rage at this amount of HP. We even outspeed before the Unburden boost. Karate Chop would not have been enough alone, so thankfully it didn't Dragon Rage, because we would have essentially just lost the Yelp. But the Yelp can win this. Nice. Nice. Okay, another fight that could have been very, very scary. A lot like the Electrode with Sonic Boom, but thankfully it just didn't go for the move that's scary too much, which is fine. Do we want Aerial Ace? I mean, it's just better wing attack, so yeah. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't. I don't like missing. I don't think anyone particularly likes missing their moves. So yeah, sure, sounds good. And that gets Bunga some XP as well, which was the main thing, but geez, it could have been a more relaxing fight to get it the XP it needed rather than a Hydreigon. I don't even know if it has Dragon Rage at that level, but I know that it can learn Dragon Rage, which is all I need to know. I see a dragon, I think, uh-oh, Dragon Rage, and I panic. It's better to be safe than sorry. With this, we get little Peeko back, or Mr. Briny, and then we can go to Doofut, and we can get our slog of encounters. So, let's go ahead and start making our way back over there. Can I encounter anything other than Empoleon? I can! I could get Quillfish. What other Pokemon is in Whismur Cave? I guess it could just be a randomizer setting that lets you, have multiple here. I kind of thought it would just be Whismur randomized or something, but it's whatever. Quillfish, buddy, just listen. I'm just a little bungus boy, okay? I know I don't run very quickly, but let me just escape. Do you give me something? A goofy goon. Does not have the same meaning anymore, my friend. Hightailed it out of the tunnel. I can go back to digging. Is there any goodies in here? What was that cry when I entered? Hey, do any of you give me goodies? I just want to know. Okay, alright, that's fine, that's fine. If I was to cut, we could probably get some stuff back there, but I'm honestly not going to teach cut to any of my Pokemon, I don't think, so it's fine. An item is nice, but I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm happy with my Assault Vest from this area. It's fine. Alex, please let me run. You're slower than me, right? Okay, good. I should probably lead with something fast enough to run from wild Pokemon before I get something KO'd. Lumineon should be fine. I'd still want to get Lumineon more XP, as I would like to have a nice consistent water type on the team. So hopefully we can get ourselves a... We don't interact with the guy here. Oh, he's moved all the way up there. Okay, well, we do still want to go in there because we have the fossil, but I would like to have a consistent water type to deal with ice types. Even if it's just a resistance and it doesn't hit back super well, I would like it to resist ice, as it is the ice resistance that we have that I feel like hits back the hardest, because I don't believe in Klinklang KOing an ice type. Well, maybe I should. I mean, it did fight the Mr. Mime pretty well, but it doesn't fight an ice type super well until it gets Gear Grind, which I don't know what level it gets that, because any Gen 5 Pokemon's learn set, I don't know. I don't know. If you want me to tell you a Gen 3 Pokemon's learn set, sure, I'm there. Okay, I can do that. But Gen 5, not a clue. Especially in later Gen games where they've been changed around a lot. I don't have a clue. I'm Mr. Stone, the president of the Devon Corporation. I heard just now we have quite a bit to thank you for. So, you helped out my staff not just once, but twice. There's a favor I'd like to ask of a reliable trainer like you. Now, I want you to know I'm a president you can trust. I'd never be so mean as to ask a favor for nothing in return. Here, give me your Pokénav Plus for a moment. Just snaps over his knee. Ha! Loser. Get off your phone. Function that I just... Oh. The function that I just added to your Pokénav Plus is called BuzzNav. It vibrates it. Anyway, it is an indispensable tool for any trainer who is traveling out in the world. Use it and you'll be able to get the latest news from around the region and from your own friends, anytime, any place. Now, let me get to the important issue. I ask you to deliver this letter to a man named Stephen. You can find him in Dewford. I will forget all of these voices that I'm doing, other than Wally, by the way. Wally is the only name that I will remember. But yeah, we should go to Mr. Briny, and first, we should see if we can actually access fossils. Can we do fossil stuff? You have a fossil, don't you? Shall I restore it for you? Yes! Your fossil? Yes! Encounter. I restored the fossil you gave me. And it is? This is Tyrant? No, it's not. Pidgeotto. They really like giving me flying types in this randomizer, huh? Okay. Okay. If we get a Pidgeot type, Mega Pidgeot is a thing. 100% accurate Hurricanes because it gets no guard in its Mega form. It's okay. It's okay. It definitely won't be used early game though. Oh, hey Glop. Have you been catching lots of Pokemon? I'm doing pretty good on that front at least. I caught so many Pokemon in Petalbug Woods that I ran out of Pokeballs. Oh yeah. And I passed by Mr. Briny when I was in Petalbug Woods. I guess he must have been on his way back home to his cottage on Route 104. Glop, you just moved here, so there's no way you could know. Mr. Briny was once a highly respected seafarer. Was he now? He's going to be my personal taxi for the rest of this entire playthrough. He no longer has any freedom. He is simply going to go where I demand him to go. Don't worry, it's not like a hostage situation or anything like that, or at least he doesn't think it is, so it's fine. Empoleon is a lonely nature, no held item. Okay. Realistically, it swings more of a special attacker, I think, so it's not like that's a great nature, but that's, you know, is what it is. And Pidgeotto is neutral. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna keep my team as is for now, as that is the more diverse types. I like having lots of different typings of my Pokemon, more so than anything else. I am gonna buy more Pokeballs, and we're gonna go see what a bunch of our fishing encounters are gonna be. I can buy Great Balls, which I will absolutely do. I am broke. I'm gonna sell the Rose Incense, because that's money. Can I sell Milk Drink? That would be... No, I can't. I want Great Balls, but it looks like I'm buying more regular Pokeballs. I think more regular Pokeballs is the way to go for now, as that's just more chances. And I'd rather have a couple of Super Potions in case we get any situations where we need to deal with a Dragon Rage user or something like that, as Hydreigon has inflicted fear upon me. Okay, but we can go ahead and start making our way backwards now. We already battled everyone, I think? I don't think we skipped anyone. I kind of regret not teaching Cut to something, as this is a lot of items. I just don't know if I have anyone... Well, I guess if Foongus can learn Cut... Can Foongus learn Cut? Because Foongus's moveset is... And I feel like Cut would be fine. Oh, I put Universal HMs on. I forgot I did that. That's actually very helpful. Yeah, I'm gonna just give Bungus Cut, because Bungus's moveset is gonna be garbage for so long anyway. I'm never using Bide. I'm never gonna use that. I should run back. I should run back and grab some items. I won't run all the way back up to the top area. We can always grab that when we get Rock Smash later. It is an item that could potentially give us money, which could be valuable, but it's fine. Berry, garbage. We can cut the trees in here. I guess if I'm not going all the way up there, there probably isn't much editing. Nice. Speaking of editing, tomorrow's video, I plan on having a Power World video go out for Faybreak, because Faybreak is coming out tomorrow. However, I don't know what time Faybreak comes out tomorrow. My plan is going to be to record it for a couple of hours, edit it for a couple of hours, render it for like an hour, then upload it, which will probably take like an hour because YouTube's slow as hell. So I actually don't know what time the video will be uploaded tomorrow. It might be really, really late. It might be the morning the next day for like Europe time or something. It depends on when the actual update comes out. If the update comes out really early in the morning, it'll probably still be a normal upload schedule, and there won't be too much changed. However, if the update comes out, you know, in the afternoon UK time, I'm probably not going to be playing it until, you know, the update comes out, which means there's likely going to be no video until like the following day. Just letting everyone know, you know, there's only so much I can do. I can't control when the update comes out, but I do want to have Powwow be starting up again. I could just do Sakurajima, but I feel like the drawback is frame rate. Sakurajima I've played a little bit with some friends, on like not like a server or anything, but just on like a friend's world. So I've played a little bit of Sakurajima, and I get the gist of what's there. Haven't done like the tower boss or anything of that island, but I'm excited for frame rate. So that's what I'm really there for. We have made it to Dewford. It is time to grab ourselves this rod. And it's time to quickly see what encounters we can snag real quick before we wrap up this episode. We'll maybe leave the cave and we'll just get the fishing ones, because over here, we have Route 107, as well as a goodie. Revival Herb, useless. We cannot revive. This is a Nuzlocke. Why do you taunt me, game? Why do you taunt me? Rude. Rude is what it is. Let's go ahead and slap ourselves an old rod to... I don't know what that registers to, but it's fine. Let's see what our encounter is going to be. Interesting. Durant is good in a Nuzlocke. Durant is very good in a Nuzlocke. Bug Steel is good typing. It's a very good typing. I'm happy about this. I'm actually going to attract it first turn, as we're going to be in a fight with it for a while. I don't know if it gets Hone Claws at this level. That's the only thing that scares me. If it gets Hone Claws, that could be scary. Fury Cutter. That could also get pretty scary, to be fair. That could also get scary. However, we've dealt with Fury Cutter in the past by just going to Belt, because Belt does not really take damage from Fury Cutter, so it's fine. It does leave me with the issue of I can't really weaken it. I did also just get rid of the attract, I guess, by doing that, which also is, you know, not great. Do I think it can live an Aerial Ace? I actually do. I do think it can live an Aerial Ace, but I'm going to see if it's just going to be kind and it's just going to get a ball. Going to. It's not going to. If it goes for a Hone Claws, I will Aerial Ace. I do not have any hacks on. I feel like I need to clarify that. I don't know why that was so smooth. First ball? I don't have any hacks on. Just so we're clear. We need a nickname for this Duran. Okay, that was fantastic. Okay, I like the catching. That's going well. We need to give you a name beginning with B. Right. I have the name, actually. I have the name. You are bedbugs. You are bedbugs. That's you. I did say when we got a bug type. And honestly, a Durant as a bedbug sounds horrifying. That is actually straight up terrifying. I cannot imagine too much more that would be scarier than a Durant as a bedbug biting you in your sleep. I think you would probably just implode from pain. It would be horrible. Durant has a fat attack stat. I do want to use that. I do. I feel like that's just significantly better than Dwebble. Metal Sound, Vice Grip, Sand Attack, Fury Cutter. It did not have Hone Claws. It is Sassy as well. There was two names that would have worked, because honestly, we have some sassy now. Oh no, was it? It might have been Bubblicious. I was thinking we need something sassy for. Bombastic. We need something sassy for. So We will go ahead and fish up our Dooford encounter, and then I think we will call it a day, and we will see. I like how I rested it and then went to the bag again, because that's just how I always use the rod, but we'll see what our encounter is going to be. Our Dooford City encounter is... Scraggy. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to Water Gun. We should live that just fine. Get it weakened a little bit. We can go for another one just fine. Low kick. We are pretty light. We're just a little fishy. We're just a little fishy swimming out in the sea. You know, we're not heavy. This is fine. We'll get you nice and lowered. See, now, Scraggy getting caught in one ball, that I understand more. That seems like something that's more likely to happen, rather than Durant getting in one ball. Does ORAS have any, like, weird capture-enhancing stuff? Because I know in some games, there's, like, O powers, right, in X and Y or whatever, that I completely ignore. I don't know if they just buffed catch rates at a certain point. Do I want Rain Dance? No. I will never think to actually set that up in advance and try and actually, like, use Rain Dance, so I won't do that. This probably isn't something that I'm going to put on the team just because we do already have a fighting type on the team. So I probably won't be using this. We do need to give you a name, though, and I think you're Bird. I think you're Bird. Just a nice, simple bird. Tempted to go with Bunt, as I do like Bunt for a fighting type. I was tempted, but we'll see if there's other options. But yeah, for right now, I think that is where we are going to wrap things up for today. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,